Okay, so you guys wanted to check this one out like a while ago, a long time ago. It's called "Why Are You Killing Blacks?" Filipino President to America, man. So apparently, this is the Filipino president speaking out to the American president or the Americans just in general about why are they killing so many black people? Like for real, like why are all the black people just dying? Like police brutality, man, all that stuff. Like what is going on? Is there something going on that we don't know about? Well, the Filipino president is going to address that, I'm guessing, in this video. So let's watch this video, man. I want to see what they have to say.
So recently there's been a lot of negative news in the Western press about President Duterte of the Philippines. So just to get things in context, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I've never had any sort of drug in my system. I dislike drugs. I hope other young people would not take drugs, but I believe it is their choice. As a government, your role is to help. I don't support extrajudicial killing in any way, but I really like his answers to this American reporter in this particular interview. So let's take a listen.
Mr. President, at the risk of being shot down, the numbers of people who have been killed on the streets of the Philippines since you came to power 6 weeks ago have risen to around 1,000. Now, I know you have been contemptuous of your critics, but they are accusing you of unleashing a national death squad. Where is this going to end? Because some are saying that the social fabric of the Philippines is at risk here.
Good. That's a very good question. It can happen. It happens in America. They're shooting the blacks there. It shows on TV. It shows on TV. What's the difference between America and the Philippines? Nothing. So what is surprising here is surprising to us. We see a policeman there shooting a black guy there. How many times had it happened in the past? That's why you have the violent demonstration. So, would it surprise you and me? Almost the same. One case only, 3 cases here. So what? It involves the same principle. Say, for every 1 black there dead, you have about 5 here. And so, does it make this world more livable because there is less killing? When you shoot a black there dead, what is that? Is that not appalling? When you bomb Syria and Iraq, and you kill communities, and you kill children and old people and hospital, what is it? And why is it that United States is not doing anything? I do not read anybody in that stupid body complaining about the stench there of that. Look at the iconic boy that was taken out from the rubble. And he was made to sit in the ambulance, and we saw it. So what's the difference? Life of a criminal, or maybe he was really rubbed out. We cannot discount it. But what do you think that Americans did to the black people there? Is that not rubbing out also? I say, well, it was just one community there, one state of America. Well, but you have there about 10. So what's the difference? Are we here for the counting or the basic principles of human rights? Almost the same.
Okay, thank you, sir.
That's right.
So you just saw how he responded to the reporter. So you see, the reporter was very condescending in his question, trying to undercut the legitimacy of any answer that the president was going to give. He asked that question with a pumped up ego, like, I am from the West, I am white, and I'm better than you.
Yeah.
So the issue is about how American media has been demonizing other people in terms of human rights and other things when they have so much issues in their backyard to talk about. So the American maltreatment and oppression of the black people in the US really undercuts any legitimacy that they have in the international scene to talk about human rights.
That's
Not
right.
just how
That's
they
right.
treat the black people, but also how they go around bombing and torturing other places. So Duterte was not doing anything new. He was asking questions that most people around the world usually ask, but because the media doesn't report it, Americans don't hear it. And you can see that the media
Right.
tried to not report it. So you can search Duterte and you see that they don't report about some of the gutsiest things that he was saying against the US. Look at the United States. Are you not committing human rights violations?
Every day.
Should the UN come in? Because all these international media are clamoring and saying the UN should come in and do something about what's happening in Philippines. I think it is wrong. Something should be done about it. But he's asking a very good question. If we are committing human rights violations and you think the UN should come, what about America, who has consistently and continued to commit human rights violations?
Over many
so
years.
The issue is about international law, human rights, and the issue of civilized versus barbaric. The conversation has always been portrayed in a way that US is seen as the civilized, or the West is seen as the civilized people, and the rest of the world is the barbaric, group. But Duterte is saying, if the reasons why you think we are civilized, and you are civilized, and we are barbaric, are actually happening in your place, what's the difference between you and I, so that you can sit down and wag your fingers at me? But as the Bible in Matthew chapter 7 verse 5 says, you hypocrite, first remove the beam out of your eye, and then you can see clearly to remove the speck out of your brother's eye. What this means is that America needs to take care of its own shit. Or
That's
the West
right.
needs to take care of their own shit before they go around poking fingers and pointing fingers at other people for the human rights violations and things.
Honestly, when I sit down and watch this video, it touches so many good points and so many true things, man. Because I don't know, when I feel like America feels like they're like the international police, man. Honestly, America feels like they're in everyone's business. Like they're always in Iraq, they're in Sudan. If there's anything, America's always part of it. Like trying to fix other people's problems. But why are they trying to fix other people's problems when they have so much problems at home? So much problems like this, killing so many blacks. That has been going on for years in America, man. Years. There are places where you as a black man, you just walk down the street, you may be driving a nice car, I have nice clothes on, man, and then you get harassed by police officers. They just look at you and they assume, one, either you shouldn't be there and you're probably trying to rob someone right away. Two, if you're driving a nice car, that car must have been stolen because there's no way you can afford it because black people don't work hard in America. That's what they say. It's just so messed up. It's like every day there's human rights being violated every single day in America, but yet they want to go somewhere else to another country and tell the other country, listen, you're violating human rights and this is how it should be done. You can't be doing that stuff. Like, America has no right to be doing that stuff. Like, first, fix their problems at home, America. Like, honestly, fix the problems at home first, then deal with, if you want to, not even then, man. Like, honestly, just stay out of everyone else's business, man. Because I think there's so much going on in America. Like, there's so much poverty in America. Like, you guys be surprised how poor America actually is, man. The citizens of America is so poor. There's places in America that's so bad, so run down, that no one talks about it. No one. The media doesn't talk about it because they know they don't want to make America look bad. America's supposed to be one of the greatest countries of, ever, man. That's what they want to believe. But honestly, since I've been to the Philippines, where I thought the Philippines was going to be this is me from a Westerner, honestly. I thought the Philippines was going to be like a poor country, run down. But when I got there, my eyes was opened. I couldn't believe how advanced the Philippines are. The Philippines may be even more advanced and beautiful. The Philippines is more beautiful than America, man. There is so much more to see in the Philippines. The Philippines, they are quickly developing, man. They're like one of the quickest developing cities, man. Nation, whatever, man. They're developing so quick. It just blew my mind when I got over there and I saw the different things that are happening over there. I mean, yes, they have still their problems, but what nation doesn't have problems, man? Like, what nation doesn't have issues that they're still dealing with? Every nation has crime, and some has it worse than others. Some are still trying to fix it. Some are trying their best, right? And right now, with this president, a lot of the Filipinos love this president, man, because he's actually doing something. He's actually trying to get rid of all the corruption in the Philippines. He's actually doing change. He's actually for the people. And he doesn't matter if rich, poor, everyone is equal. He treats everyone equal. He doesn't care who you are. You are all equal. You're all family. That's what he's doing, man. And like this, he put that reporter in his damn place, man. I'll tell you that. Because you can see, he took that very serious, and it felt like, you know, the reporter was trying to attack him, but he stood his ground. That's one thing the Filipino people tell me all the time. This president can stand his ground. He doesn't back down. If you are wrong, he will tell you that you're wrong, man. So anyways, this may be one of the greatest presidents in the history of the Philippines, man. Let me know what you guys think, if he is one of the greatest, man, because I know so many of my friends from the Philippines tell me, like, listen, since this guy came to power, a lot of things have changed, and it's changed for the good. It has changed for the good. Some people like him, some people may not like him, but at the end of the day, he's making a difference, okay? He's making a difference. But anyways, man, if you guys made it all the end of the video, you guys know what to do, man. Hit the like button. If you guys love this video and thought what I said was, like, interesting, man, hit that subscribe button, turn that post notification bells on, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, alright? Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams